Hello gainers and gain makers. Ralphie here with some fitter philosophy. On location in a beautiful place. I'll say no more. You can see it's beautiful. Beauty is something to be appreciated because beauty in all its forms, and there are many forms of beauty, is positive. It's rarely negative. When something in artworks is created which is negative, it is not a work of beauty. It is not positive. It is clearly negative. And artworks, fine art in particular, is one of these subjects, one of these locations that we give our attention, where we can very clearly see under our own terms and values the difference between positivity and negativity. And do you know what? People are like that. Let's start some walking. I'm going to have to watch my feet. I'm on a pebble shore. It's very nice, very clean. No rubbish, no litter. It's a good thing. My subject for discussion is philosophical. It isn't academically philosophical. It is practically philosophical. It is something which you and I and everybody can be mindful of to enhance, improve, and add to our quality of life. Because the better the quality of our life in all its forms, the more we make the journey of existence from one dimension to another. Now, I'm not speaking religiously, I'm just giving you a personal perspective. Oh, it is beautiful here. Now, my subject is people and what they're like. When we go through life, we experience those around us who are generally positive people with a negative side, or they may be negative people with a positive side. There's some sort of balance at play, so that most individuals, and I would say 80% of humanoids, tend to have a bit of both. They have a positive side to the nature and a negative side, and it has some sort of balance. We generally spend more time and we think better of people who have the balance in favour of positivity, because that positivity is infectious, wonderfully infectious. It flavours, adds and gives calibre to our life, and therefore when we engage with them socially, we're all the better for it. We're energised by that positivity that they choose to share. However, it's worth noting that as we go through life, it is rather windy round here. I hope my voice isn't getting blown away in the wind. I've got a decent microphone, so it should be fine. What you will find with some individuals through the journey of life, when you get to know them, something about them strikes you and you might not initially know what it is. But bear in mind, it could be to do with their positivity-negativity balance. Let me explain. You may come across one person who is laughing, listening, a caring person, a sharing person. And in fact, what they're doing is they're instinctively broadcasting a lot of positivity. So this person is more positive than average, and because of that, there's less room inside of them for negativity. So you rarely hear them say negative things about, say for example, putting other people down, or bad-mouthing people, or whining, whinging, or just spitting venom, which is a kind of human characteristic. And the flip side is you've got negative people that you will encounter in life, and you really want to be aware of them and beware. Not just be aware, but beware of them. Because negative people who have a predominance of negativity in their life, they carry it around with them, and in some perverse way it empowers them. They're barely aware of the extent to which it is part of their identity, and that negativity makes up most of their character. They are super negatives, excessively negative, and they are generally aggressive, vindictive, spiteful, hurtful, uncaring, assuming, judgmental, bigoted, bad people. And they can't help themselves because when they open their mouths, they don't have to strike someone or hit someone. Just the mouth is enough that you're very soon aware of the extent of the negativity, which of course leaves much less room inside of them for any sort of positivity. But they don't care. They're empowered by what they've got. And it's best to avoid these people. What you'll find is, in life, successful, really successful people avoid negatives, negative people, personality types, and spend more time with positive personality types. They surround themselves with positive people because that positivity amplifies their own positivity personally and helps them to achieve greater things positively. On the flip side, negative people will enjoy the company of other negative people because it endorses them. So it's something to be very much aware of. As we go through life, we don't think too much about these things, and we should. There's an awful lot to be learned from the subtle and skillful observation of human behaviour with the experience of time. That's one reason why I do these videos, to share my experience, to help you with your experience. Excuse me, because I've got a wide skip in my hat and it's quite blustery because it's down in the coastline. Isn't it beautiful, by the way? It's trying to blow my hat off, but it's not going to happen because I'm being positive about it, because I am positive. Well, I like to think so. I'm a positive personality type, and it's not just positive people that help to boost my positivity. It's a positive place, just like this, just like what I'm showing you here. And yet, everywhere around the world you will find positive places that are empty, quiet, with no visitors, because people have still to discover them, to energise themselves with the positivity of location. I'll leave that with you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Pop back again where I'll be doing some more philosophical stuff, because, gainers, I'm in the mood to do so. See you soon.